Hello and welcome. It's December 2025. I think it is, isn't it? Yeah. And this is our monthly live chat for the Philmont Trek Talk group in Facebook, where we gather together some experts to, I know, experts. No, I'm not even going to do air quotes this time. Experts to help you gather the information and experience you need to have the absolute best time you can, the best Trek experience at Philmont or anything else you're doing at Philmont. We can talk about both sides of the road. You know, the PTC side, the camping side. We can talk about summer treks. We can talk about other season treks. We don't put any boundaries on what we talk about. We're not even going to limit it to things that we are competent about talking about. Okay, that is my commitment to you, is we're going to talk about anything Philmont related, help you have the best time possible. So before we dive into our robust and exciting agenda, we're going to go around the horn and introduce our panelists. I don't know if this is all we're going to have tonight. We may have some other people wander in. If so, we'll get to them as they show up. So, hi, I'm Jeff. I'll be your tour guide this evening. I am the recently former skipper of Sea Scout Ship 4019 in Burlington, North Carolina, and I've started 5 treks. I've completed 4.5 treks, and I'm hoping that this summer I can get out there and redeem myself and complete another one. Maybe I'll see Mark when I'm out there. You think you might be out there, Mark?
I think I might be.
I think you might be too.
I'm Mark Schwer. I'm with Hawkeye Area Council in Iowa City, Iowa. And I've been on Philmont staff back in the 80s, and I've trekked a whole lot in between now and then. I'm a life PSA member and a member of the Philmont Service Corps and things like that. And hopefully maybe be on staff this summer. And the big news, I don't know, I could maybe announce it here, but we are moving to Colorado in a month.
Oh, that's exciting.
So we'll be even closer to Mecca.
Awesome. All right. I'm jealous.
Go ahead, Rob.
All right. Rob Smith. I'm from O'Fallon, Illinois, with Troop 85 in the Greater St. Louis Area Council. I serve as the High Adventure Chair, and I'm also the proprietor of highadventurescouting.com, where we try to open up high adventure opportunities, not just the big ones, but a lot of the council events and private events like I did with my troop this summer. So there you go. That's perfect.
Excellent. All right, Jim, we moved you. I'm sorry. We reshuffled the deck here. You're on the top row now, brother.
Oh, wow. I'm Jim Thompson. I'm from Hendersonville, North Carolina, up in the Appalachian Mountains. I'm actually just getting back involved in scouting. I haven't been involved in scouting for 50 years. I trekked at Philmont in 72. I was on staff in 75 and 76. I was also on staff at Land Between the Lakes, which I guess is no more, in Charlesdale Summers Canoe Base. And I spent a summer up in the Maine High Adventure base, which I guess is no more as well. Before I went off in the Army, once I got off in the Army, my career just took me away from scouting. Never had any kids of my own, and just saw something pop up on Philmont and put my name on a list to see if somebody needed an adult advisor to go along with them. And I got a call from a troop in Mississippi, so I will be going with them this summer. My passions now, I've been retired for quite a few years. I heard you Sea Scouts. I actually deliver sailboats on a fairly routine basis.
Oh, neat.
In fact, I'm probably going to be doing one in Florida here in a couple of weeks. And then I'm looking in May, before I go to Philmont, we'll probably be taking a boat from St. Martin to Bermuda to the Azores.
Wow. That's a little bit of a trip. Okay, so when we get to it, we're going to come back to you, Jim, and talk about how you prepped for your prior trek what you remember from staff, and then, what you're expecting. And I'm sure you've got some questions. So I want to be able to give you the live resource of all of the experience here on the panel to get anything that you have answered. And I'll be honest at you, I'm looking at the black box beside Rob that's labeled Mr. T, and it's not showing a signal meter, and it's showing muted, and there's no camera. So I don't know if Daryl. It looks like maybe he's having some connectivity issues. So we'll let him see if he can sort that out. If he's able to get online with us, great. If not, we'll mourn him not really being present, and we'll move on. Okay, so let me pull up my agenda here on my screen. We had a few things. Oh, it looks like he bailed on us, so we went back to 4 people. Maybe he'll make it back in. Okay, so the things that I had for us to talk about for this month, we can talk about things that we learned from 2025. If anyone has any learnings from that. Oh, there he is. Welcome, Daryl.
Walter.
Oh, there he is. We can hear him now too. Excellent. Would you like to introduce yourself real quick?
Daryl Tadson, Greater St. Louis Area Council, multiple years Trex and contingent advisor and general instigator.
That's a pretty good description, I think. Yeah. All right. So thanks for being here. We appreciate that. So let's see. We can talk about our 2025 lessons learned. I will show you a couple different resources you can use to help find some gear deals and figure out what things you may or may not want to get. And we can talk about some guidance on getting gifts for people, what to and what not to do, if anyone's interested in that. Let's see. What should your crew be doing now? We always talk about that every month. We'll definitely do that. We had on the agenda that itineraries should be out soon. If anyone knows the status of that, we could touch on that. We'll talk about fill break just a little bit and any upcoming deadlines. And as usual, if anyone has any questions or comments along the way, please speak up and we will be sure to answer this for you. If anyone's out there watching and you have burning questions that don't involve a physician, then please, ask them of us. Any other kind of burning, that's really out of our league, I think. But let's see. 2025 in review. I did make it out to the ranch, but I did not do a trek. I did fill break. Was there anything that we wanted to talk about? Does anyone have any thoughts about things they heard about or learned at the ranch in 2025 before we check that one off?
Well, we could mention, we just had Giving Tuesday a week ago today. And I know that the ranch was pounded really bad at the very end of the season with that hailstorm.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And I know that if anybody has any desire to utilize our tax code by the end of the year and give some money to Philmont, now would be a great time to go to like that hail fund, and we still have the Adopt an Acre program for fire recovery, things like that. So there's ways to donate, even for camper scholarships, to build up that endowment. There's ways on the Philmont website that you can donate money by year's end to a great cause.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. Thank you for bringing that up. Please subscribe and check out our Guitar Deals group on Facebook. The link's in the bio.